Welcome back everyone for another week of BP Kids Online. We're so glad that you're able to join us again this weekend. Hopefully you've been able to tune in over the last couple of weeks where we've been going through our new theme called the main event. We have been talking all about Jesus this month and all about Jesus' birth, and that's why we celebrate Christmas and why it's a main event. So stay tuned, keep on watching for what we're going to be learning about today. Our big idea today is that we can worship Jesus. When Jesus was born, people from far and wide came to worship him. There were shepherds, and there were angels, and there were wise men who brought him gifts to worship the newborn king. And worship for us might not look like bringing frankincense and myrrh to baby Jesus, but worship looks like coming to church on the weekend, or singing to God, or praying and reading our Bible. We can worship God in so many different ways. And this is especially the season to be worshiping Jesus.
Rianne! We need to go on a Super Sleuth mission. It's been so long.
I'm so sad about it, Danica. Like, we haven't had a mission in a really long time, and honestly, I don't think the Super Sleuths are needed anymore.
What do you mean? We solve all the crimes at the church.
I know, but I don't think there are any criminals left here. I think it might be time to retire the Super Sleuths. All in a day's work.
Goodness. They're all gone. The nativity scene's gone. Oh man, I gotta call the Super Sleuths.
Wait,
What?
I'm getting a phone call.
A phone call? That's impossible. We retired the Super Sleuths.
Hello? Super Sleuths?
Hello?
Hey, I think I have a mission for you.
Really?
Somebody stole the nativity scene. They've taken Christmas. I kinda need your help.
Well, we have a case.
We have a case?
We'll be there right away.
Yeah, let's go!
Okay, we just got our first case in weeks, and somebody is trying to steal Christmas.
You know, we shouldn't be excited right now because someone literally stole the whole nativity set.
The whole nativity set.
But we are so excited because the Super Sleuths are back.
We're back. We're better than ever, and we're gonna figure out who did this. The Super Sleuths.
This is so crazy, Rianne. There's
Everything
hay
is
everywhere.
gone. It looks like the hay got scattered
I know.
when everything was stolen.
Uh-huh. There's literally hay everywhere.
I
Look at
think
this lead.
this might give us some clues.
Uh-huh, me too.
Let's investigate. Danica, there's some hay right here.
Hey,
What is this chair doing?
I don't know. That looks like swaddling clothes. think baby Jesus might be up there.
I don't think I can reach. We're gonna have to get a ladder. Okay, Danica, we found a piece.
It's baby Jesus!
It's baby Jesus.
Let's put him where he belongs.
Okay,
Brienne. There's hay over here. I think that it leads to clues. A stocking? What? Come here, come here. There's nothing in it, but...
there's hay in this.
Brienne.
This,
Frankincense, myrrh, gold.
the manger. What else?
He stole baby Jesus' gifts.
And some of our BP mugs are missing.
What? We're gonna have to find them too now. This is ridiculous.
This thief is next level.
Uh-huh. Let's go.
So we found baby Jesus, and we found the manger.
And all of baby Jesus' gifts, but we're still missing Mary and Joseph and the wise men.
And on top of that, we're missing some of the BP church mugs. Someone stole them.
This thief is this is a case we have never seen anything like before.
He's really trying to steal Christmas from us, whoever it is.
Let's keep looking. Danica, it's Mary and Joseph.
Mary and Joseph?
And our mugs, they're
They're right here.
having coffee. This criminal thinks he's funny.
So funny.
Okay, let's return them to the nativity scene.
And the mugs.
Okay, well, Mary and Joseph and baby Jesus have been returned to the nativity, but we still have some work to do. I think... Danica,
Yeah?
I just got a YouTube notification.
A YouTube notification.
Yeah.
What is it?
Hey, this is Ben and the Wise Men. I heard these guys were the best worshipers in town, so I just wanted to see what it looked like to party with them. One, hey!
Ben and the three wise men?
This is not good. This is not good at all.
We're gonna have to find them.
Do you think Ben stole the wise men and the nativity scene?
And put baby Jesus in the roof and made Mary and Joseph have coffee? Let's go.
Let's go.
Danica, look, there's more hay.
Hey!
Wait,
It's going into the
do you hear that?
sanctuary.
The wise men. And Ben! Is that Ben? Tell me you didn't steal them. Ben, how could you?
What?
You stole our wise men.
What are you talking
You
about?
stole baby Jesus.
What are you talking about?
We saw your YouTube video, Ben.
What YouTube video?
We saw the video, Ben and the wise men.
Yeah, my awesome musical montage? Of course, these guys are the best musicians in town.
Well, why would you steal them? They were in the nativity scene.
Yeah, but I wanted the best musicians for my new act. We were about to practice our slow jam,
Well,
Danica.
why would you want to steal them?
Because I needed them for my band. What are you talking about?
Well, they are great worshipers, I guess, but you shouldn't have stole them.
You know, I thought about it, and I thought, they kind of want to play music with me. They don't want to sit around in a barn all day.
Ben, can we please tell you a story?
I guess.
Okay.
Well, in Luke 2, verse 8, it says, "There were shepherds living out in their fields nearby. It was night and they were taking care of the sheep. Then an angel of the Lord appeared to them, and the glory of the Lord shone around them, and they were terrified.
Wow.
But the angel said to them, "Do not be afraid. I will bring you good news. It will bring great joy for all the people. Today, in the town of David, a Savior has been born to you. He is the Messiah, the Lord. Here is how you will know that I am telling you the truth. You will find a baby wrapped in strips of clothes and lying in a manger."
Wow.
And guess what?
What?
They found him.
Really?
Yeah, and in verse 20 it actually says this. The shepherds returned, they gave glory and praise to God. Everything they had seen and heard was just as they had been told. But the story doesn't end there, because also we learned about the wise men. So some cool thing about the wise men is that, do you know King Herod?
Yeah.
He was kind of an evil guy, right?
Total jerk.
Yeah, but King Herod actually told the wise men, because they had seen this unusual star in the sky, and he said, "Hey, you should go follow it so that I can worship baby Jesus too."
Wow.
But they went and they followed the star, and they did what they were told by their king. And it says right here in Matthew chapter 2, it says, "After the wise men had listened to the king, they went on their way. The star that they had seen when it rose went ahead of them. It finally stopped over the place that the child was. When they saw the star, they were filled with joy. The wise men went to the house. There they saw the child with his mother Mary.
Wow.
They bowed down and worshipped him. Then they opened their treasures. They gave him gold, frankincense, and myrrh."
I love treasures.
Yeah, so they were actually worshiping baby Jesus, and they were so excited to see him. And they followed the star, and they actually were able to meet baby Jesus.
And when they met him, they just wanted to worship him. Not only did the wise men and the shepherds worship him, but even angels were in heaven,
Yeah.
and they were worshiping a baby,
Yeah.
baby Jesus.
That's so cool, guys.
And the fun thing is that we can worship God too.
Really?
Yeah, our big idea today is that we can worship Jesus, just like the wise men in your band, and just like you can worship Jesus too. You don't
No
have
way.
to. You don't have to take the wise men or take Mary and Joseph and baby Jesus to worship them.
Well, I'm sorry, guys. I just was trying to build an awesome worship band, and I ended up doing the wrong thing.
Yeah,
We forgive you.
we do forgive you. But next time, don't do that, because John was super worried about the nativity.
Yeah, and good thing we actually found all of the pieces. I mean, you hid baby Jesus in the ceiling.
Well, I figured if he's the king of the Most High, he should be placed high up, right?
Yeah, I guess so. But remember that our big idea is that we can worship Jesus. And you don't have to do all of these things to worship Jesus. You can just be you.
Well, that's fantastic. I love being me.
Amazing.
All in a day's work.
We figured out who stole the nativity, and we even got to teach him about what it means to really worship Jesus.
Until next time, Merry Christmas!
Hey baby kids, I guess the most important thing today is to remember that we all have a choice whether to worship God or to not. When baby Jesus was born, right away the angels came and they met the shepherds and they worshiped baby Jesus because they knew he was going to be the future king of the world. Then 2 years later, along comes 3 wise men out of nowhere. They had followed this amazing star in the sky, and they traveled all the way across. It took them 2 years to get to this little town called Bethlehem. At that point, King Herod had no idea the future king had been born. But he heard about the wise men coming, and so he invited them in. He said he wanted to worship the king, but in actuality, he wanted to get rid of Jesus. Jesus wasn't just a little baby anymore. He was now a 2-year-old boy running around like any other normal little kid, and his life was threatened. But don't worry, God had a plan. Those wise men, they came over, they worshiped him, and they brought 3 amazing gifts with them: gold, frankincense, and myrrh. That night, Joseph, when he got home, found out these wise men came to the house. Can you imagine me having to miss them? How disappointing it would have been for Joseph. That night, though, Joseph had an amazing dream, and God told him, take the son, this new baby with you, travel to Egypt. I'm going to provide everything you need. And so they were able to go there and be safe away from King Herod. King Herod didn't want to worship Jesus, but the rest of us all have a choice. So remember today, we're supposed to worship God.
Hi kids, Pastor John here. I'm going to read to you your memory verse for this month. It's in the book of Luke, chapter 2, verses 10 and 11. All right, let's read together. But the angel said to them, "Do not be afraid. I bring you good news. It will bring great joy for all the people. Today in the town of David, a Savior has been born to you. He is the Messiah, the Lord."
Hey kids, we have a couple questions for you to answer so you can grab your friends, grab your family, grab anybody you want, pause the video right now and you can answer these questions.
Well, we're so glad that you're able to join us for another week of BP Kids Online. Make sure you tune in next week where we continue in our series called The Main Event. But don't forget to tune in this Monday because we have a brand new episode of Make It Monday coming out, the Christmas edition, and you're not going to want to miss it. Otherwise, we'll see you next time.